All right, what's going on YouTube? I've been hanging in the script lab again, and I just want to show you a feature because honestly, when I got it working, I started using it, and I honestly think other people are going to actually use it too. But let me just first start by saying I reckon a lot of people will be in the same boat as me, and you'll probably know this feeling exactly. You're on YouTube late at night, scrolling around in your trading strategy playlist, and you fall into one of those trading strategy rabbit holes. Some guy's got his chart up and he's drawing lines all over it, and he's going, all right, you wait for the 50 EMA to cross the 200, check RSI, and when it lines up, you go long, take profit here. You're sitting there nodding along going, yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, okay, I could trade that system, all right. And then the video ends and you do nothing. Because to actually test that thing, you'd have to turn it into code. TradingScript if you're on TradingView. And if you can't code, which most traders can't, and that's totally fine, that's not the job. And the idea just dies right there in your notes with the other 40 or 50. And even if you do go and try, it's a pain. You're sitting there scrubbing back through 20-minute videos going, wait, what was the RSI level again? Did he say exit at the cross or at the next resistance? Pausing, rewinding, trying to write down every rule. Half of it he never even says clearly. By the time you've got the rules out of the video, you've spent half an hour and you haven't written a single line of code yet. So that was the bit I wanted to try and fix. Not just the coding, which TradingScript is already doing, the whole thing. The watching, the note-taking, the trying to reverse engineer what the guy actually meant. I thought, why am I doing any of this manually? The strategy's right there in the video. Why can't I just hand the video over and get the code back? So anyway, that's exactly what I built. And let me show you how stupidly simple it is, because that's the whole point of this thing. Okay, so this is TradingScript.ai. It's the main page here. To get in, you just sign in up the top right hand, or this big button. Google Auth is probably the quickest. That's what I use. Or sign up with your email. Doesn't matter. I'll hit Google. All right, we're in. Now this is a strategy generator, and you'll see there's a box here where you can describe a strategy in plain English. You can, that works great. I've used it a lot. I've got other videos on that, but that's not what I'm here today talking about. Today I want to show you this field right here. See this? Paste YouTube URL. That's it. That's the whole trick. You just paste the URL. So check this out. I'm going to grab any strategy video from your playlist or from online, search a strategy. You can find whatever you want. Here's one, some EMA crossover setup, doesn't matter which. Pick whatever you've been wanting to test. I just copy the URL up here from the address bar. Just the normal YouTube link, the same one you'd send a mate or share. Bring it over to the script lab generator. Paste it straight into the field like that. And now this is the pure gold magic of the AI. I just hit generate, and that's it. That's all I did. I didn't watch the whole video taking notes. I didn't write down the rules. I didn't describe anything in plain English. I just gave it the link. And look what it's doing. Behind the curtain, it's actually going through the video, pulling out the strategy, ignoring all the stuff it doesn't need, it doesn't care about. The stuff it does care about, though, the entries, the exits, the indicators the guy mentioned, the stop loss, all of it. It's turning it into one single Pine script. The stuff I used to sit there and transcribe by hand, it's just going and doing it. Give it a sec. There we go. So there's the code. That's the proper Pine script. That's a strategy. And it's pulled the logic straight out of the video. And same as always, it's editable right here. Because videos are vague, the guy never gives you the exact exit. He'll say, take profit when it looks weak, which isn't exactly a rule. That's kind of a vibe. So if anything's missing or you want to tweak it, you can just tell it in plain words, tighten the stop to 1%, only trade New York session, and it'll just go and adjust it. But the heavy lifting, getting the strategy out of the video in the first place, that's already done. So now I just copy this, paste it straight into TradingView, and then backtest it. And now, finally, I actually know. I can see the win rate, the drawdown, how it would have held up. That strategy sounded so good at midnight. Now I can see if it's real or if it just had a really good thumbnail that made me click on it. And I'll be honest, most of them don't hold up. Most of the videos, the strategy falls apart the second you backtest it properly. But that is the entire point. Now you find that out in about 2 minutes, as opposed to sitting there for like 20 minutes on one strategy off a single copy paste, instead of spending half a night or risking real money. And every so often, one actually holds up, and those are the ones worth your time. So you want to save those and then continue tweaking them. And if TradingView throws you an error when you paste it in, happens sometimes, you don't stress, copy the error, bring it back here, paste it in, and it fixes the code for you automatically. So you're never stuck staring at red text you don't understand. But yeah, anyway, the URL thing is the bit I wanted you to see. Find a strategy video, copy the link, paste it in, generate. That's the workflow. You go from, that looks interesting, to I've got actually testable code here and I can see if it works or not in the time it takes to copy a link. So no watching it twice, no notes, no coding, no digging through your playlist of thousands of videos. Your edge was never going to be coding or transcribing videos. It's spotting the good setups. So let the tool do the boring part and you can focus on that. So if you've got a pile of strategy videos saved that you're digging through every night, or that you've never actually tested because it was just way too much hassle, go try this. It's free to have a look. Questions, drop them to me in the comments. I read everything, so don't be afraid to reach out. And if this helps, give us a subscribe. I'll be putting more of these up and going through more of TradingScript.ai, so go try TradingScript.ai today for free. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Smart organization that finds your scripts in seconds. AI optimization that perfects your parameters. Lightning-fast creation that turns hours into minutes. TradingScript.ai. Start building powerful indicators and automating your trading strategies for free today.